everyone, welcome back to my channel and my second ever journal with me video. So today I had a few things that I wanted to put in my journal, some packaging from some beauty products that I bought, and I was really excited about them and I really loved them after using them a few times. So I kind of wanted to keep the packaging to remember them, and also for future, if I would like to repurchase them, then I know what they were. So there's a perfume and a foundation and a lipstick and a facial toner. So here I'm just showing the packaging. I was going to do this in real time. That's why the video, it looks like I am talking through everything, but it ended up being too long. So I decided to voice over instead. Oh, this one I actually do want to explain because you can see that I'm talking about it. So this is a sample size of a Charlotte Tilbury face cream that I got, and I've always wanted to try it, and it turned out to be really good. I bought lots of stuff off a beauty site called Cult Beauty, and they sent me a huge bag of testers, and this was one of them, and it was amazing. I'm still using it. It's really small, but I haven't finished using it yet, but I want to keep the packaging because, first of all, the packaging is pretty, but also the cream is excellent. So I just wanted to remember that. So I'm explaining there that it's difficult to add cardboard packaging in your journal because the pages are kind of flimsy. So I will be reinforcing the pages by adding some background papers onto them. And I'm going to use the Misha bag actually as the first background. So you'll see me tearing it down and just sizing it down to match the size of the page, and I will glue that down directly. And so I'm just using a ruler to tear it down because I find that a ruler is really fast and you can get a straight line. And also I like the texture that you get when you rip a page with a ruler, where it looks a little bit, messy and frayed, rather than that sharp edge that you get from cutting. So yeah, that's just what I am doing here. I am measuring it and matching it to the page. The color of this package looks more orangey on the video, but it's actually more of a cherry pinkish red. It's a really nice red. I love it. But it looked very different on camera, and I tried to fix it, but yeah, this is the best I could do. So the color is not really that true to life. But for now, I am filming on my phone, and I think the quality is actually pretty good, considering it's a Samsung A30, so it's not like the best top-of-the-line phone, but it's doing really well, and especially for me just starting out, I don't want to buy any very expensive equipment as of yet. So I'm also doing this voiceover on my phone. So hopefully the quality is still good enough for you guys to enjoy it. Okay, so there I just glue it down. I actually really like how that looks next to the wallpaper little pocket on the left there. That is a printable from Johanna Clough from her Etsy. So I will link her down below. So I'm just cutting off the extra little parts of the packaging. And I actually kept the part that has the ingredients because I'm very interested in ingredients, and I like to research the ingredients of beauty products to make sure, what they are and what they do and if any of them are harmful or things like that. It's just interesting to me, so I kept that. And also this has English on it, which is rare on Korean beauty products for obvious reasons. But Misha often has English on their packaging when it comes to ingredients and things like that. So that's great. And this is a wonderful BB cream foundation. It's amazing. I love it. And I'm using a stapler because of the thickness of the cardboard. Gluing or taping it down, I've had previous experience trying that and it just doesn't work. So you can see me explaining it there. The stapler just works the best. And I will be covering that page with another paper for extra reinforcement, so you won't see the staples on that side. And I actually really love using a stapler in my journal. It's very easy and fast. You know that it will last. And I don't mind the look of it. So here I'm trying a paper, but that one I felt like wasn't sturdy enough. So these are all offcuts from when I made the journal. So I always keep the offcuts, like the scrap pieces, because I use them as decoration in the journal, so it matches the rest of the journal, but it's also less wasteful. So I'm using that pretty little pink floral one because I decided that it was really girly and it matched with the beauty product theme that I had going on. So, and this is a cardstock, so it reinforced it a little bit better. I will also be adding another strip of it at the bottom of the page to make sure that I cover the whole page. I think I talk about it later. Here I talk about it. The glue is amazing. Crystal glue, eco-friendly, and it's wrinkle-free. It's from Mungyo. I think I can show you there. So Mungyo. And it sticks. It is good. I absolutely love that glue. And it is quite wrinkle-free. It doesn't wrinkle anything, and it's pretty potent, and I really love it. So I will be doing a little strip down the bottom. You'll see me measuring it out, and then I actually mark where I want to. It kind of lines up really pretty. You can see with the pattern, and I mark it. And then when I want to cut it, I can't find where I marked it. Oh, there my video cut off and I had to restart. So, but you didn't miss anything. So I am just getting that strip, and there it doesn't line up. So I don't know what I did with that, but it doesn't really matter. You don't really see that. Be adding that as well. I really love journal with me videos, like watching them. So I do want to make more. I have lots of things I want to put in my journal. So hopefully, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like. And if you have any ideas or about how I should film it, or if you want real time, I can do that. Talk a little bit more. So I'm just doing the same thing with the perfume box. Just cutting it down and also keeping the info on it, because this smell is actually, I absolutely love this scent, Fifth Avenue, and I wanted to keep the ingredients, you know, for future reference if maybe I find other perfumes and I can check the ingredients or the scents that are in it, you know, to be similar. Oh, I just dropped a glue. Sorry about that. So I also used the stapler to do that, and then I'm using some washi tape to reinforce the edge of the page that I glued down, because it does kind of stick up. So I like doing that, and it just added a little bit more decoration. And it is gold. It has white and gold, so I thought it matched with the perfume box really well. So the next one is the toner, and I'm actually choosing a page that I designed. And this is not in my Etsy yet. I will be adding them. And so, oh, I was explaining there about the toner, that it's actually for my scalp and not for my face, even though it is a facial toner. So yeah, I will also be adding, oh, that's why I was explaining about it. I'm not going to put it in this because I want to add it into my hair care routine journaling. So I will only be adding the small little Charlotte Tilbury and the liquid lipstick. And on this page, I'm making some writing space and reinforcing. So this is a page that I designed, and I will be putting that up on Etsy. Wow, this is really all over the place. This is the first voiceover I've ever done, so please bear with me. I know it's probably really awkward, but hopefully, or I know I will get better the more I do it. So in the meantime, it's all, you know, fake it till you make it, a learning process. So there I just glued it down, and I really love these pages that I made. They are ledger, and then they have a distressed pattern over top. And I'm doing that for some writing. I will also be adding a vintage linen over that. And then on the back side, on the other pattern, I will be adding the boxes. So I didn't use a cardstock on this page because the boxes were smaller, and so they didn't need that much reinforcement. And I had such a hard time tearing this one. So yeah, I ended up cutting it and tearing it a little bit into the part that I wanted to keep, but that's fine. You can still see what it is. And this is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and it is amazing. It's the most beautiful color. It stays on through anything. And there will probably be quite a few makeup and beauty related journaling sessions. I am a qualified makeup artist, and I am obsessed with beauty products and makeup. And with COVID, I haven't been able to wear makeup every day because I wear a mask to work. So it just rubs off and it's bad for your skin. But every now and then I do buy some new products and I do wear a little bit of makeup, and then it's extra exciting. So that's also why I wanted to journal about these new products. So gluing and using the stapler. So the stapler couldn't reach there or up to the top of that little box. So I am going to use some clear tape to reinforce that. I really like using clear tape in my journals because it really helps to stick something down and you can see through it. So it doesn't, infringe on the look of your page. So I really like using it. So I'm going to add a little label to just annotate what those are. And this is a label I made in Photoshop Elements as well, using a tutorial from the Graphics Fairy. So I'll write there about what those are. And then I used some other labels that I bought from the Daiso here. They look like these brown vintage labels. I love using these as well because they look vintage and old, and they just add that little space for you to annotate. So I was trying to figure out where to put this and I ended up putting it at the top over the staple because I didn't want to cover any of the information on the box. So it's a little wonky over the staple, but it's fine. I was still able to write over it. So I'm just checking if there's anything else I want to do. Smoothing out the page, contemplating apparently. And yeah, so here I am getting vintage linen that I want to add on that page just for some extra decoration. I was planning on just writing on it like that, but because the staples went through it, I wanted to cover those and add some extra decoration. So here I'm just going through the ones I have and choosing. These are all from Johanna, and I love using these. They just add so much interest and, background or writing space. It's just great. I love using these. I have so many packs of hers, and I think it's one of my goals, crafting wise, to have every single pack in her store. And she creates the most beautiful pattern pages as well, so definitely check her out, and also check her YouTube channel. I learned a lot from her about journaling and just being creative and eclectic in your process. I am a very huge fangirl. So you will see some transitions between videos because, like I said, my video cut off because I got emergency notifications on my phone. Here in Korea, they send emergency messages about COVID, like new cases, reminding you to be careful, things like that. So I get those every day, and 2 of them came while I was filming, and you can't really switch off the notification for those because they are important. So they interrupt whatever it is you're doing on your phone. So I had to put 3 different videos together, so I hope that's not too irritating. So here I'm just tearing it down a little so it fits on the page, making a straight edge. And I will also keep that little torn off part because you can add that at a different place. You can always use little scraps that you have. Just gluing down. It's funny how I feel like I should give a play-by-play of everything when you can obviously see what I am doing. But yeah, so it's a work in progress, everyone. Bear with me. So I did add some tape over the staples because I thought I wanted to hide them and, you know, give some extra decoration, but I ended up not liking it, so I took that off again. So I do add that, and then I just, no, I just don't like it. So I take that off again. I don't really mind seeing the staples, like I said. So I'll be turning it off here and doing my writing, and then I will show you the finished page. So here I'm just doing a little close-up, showing that I wrote down what everything was. These are very, very simple. It's not anything interactive or intricate, but I really love how it looks, and I realized that that's the way I love to journal, keeping it as simple as possible. And that is the page, or pages. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!